The Economist.
This is The World in Brief from The Economist. Our top stories. Donald Trump arrived in Egypt for a peace summit aimed at building on the Gaza ceasefire to help establish regional stability. Over 20 leaders, including those of Britain, France, Qatar, and the Palestinian Authority, are attending. Earlier, America's president hailed an, quote, historic dawn in the Middle East in an address to Israel's parliament. Hamas and Israel also completed a planned hostage prisoner swap. OpenAI said it would buy artificial intelligence chips with a total power consumption of 10 gigawatts from Broadcom. The two American companies will develop the chips and accompanying data center technology together. It is the latest in a string of AI infrastructure deals struck by the ChatGPT developer, following similar arrangements with AMD and NVIDIA, two other chip makers. Broadcom's stock rose nearly 10% on the announcement. Andry Rajoelina, Madagascar's president, fled the country. He was evacuated by a French military plane after speaking with France's president, Emmanuel Macron, according to RFI, a French broadcaster. Earlier, Mr. Rajoelina warned of an, quote, attempt to seize power from him after an elite army unit joined anti-government protests. His grip on power had weakened since the protests broke out on September 25th. Joel Mokyr, Philippe Aghion, and Peter Howitt shared the Nobel Prize for Economics. Mr. Mokyr received half of the prize for having identified the prerequisites for sustained growth through technological progress. Mr. Aghion and Mr. Howitt each received a quarter of the prize for their theory of sustained growth through creative destruction. Patrick James resigned as boss of First Brands Group, an American car parts maker that filed for bankruptcy last month. Pressure had been building on Mr. James to resign amid intense scrutiny over the firm's off-balance sheet financing. An interim chief will now head the company, which is $12 billion in debt, while an independent committee investigates whether it borrowed fraudulently. China accused the Philippines of violations and provocations in the South China Sea after ships belonging to the countries collided in disputed waters. The Philippines Coast Guard alleges that a Chinese ship rammed into an anchored government vessel and fired at it with a water cannon. The incident occurred near the Spratly Islands, over which both countries claim sovereignty. A bus crash on a mountain road in South Africa killed at least 42 people and injured around 50 others. The passengers were Zimbabwean and Malawian nationals. Officials are investigating the cause of the incident. They say the vehicle came off the road and fell down an embankment. A crash last year in the same province killed 45 travelers from Botswana.